I'm Jewish. I don't know if you could tell by my accent. Time to you, sir. I don't know if you could tell by my face or my general demeanor, but yes, I am a Jew, full-blooded, both parents from the East Coast. We're very proud people. My mom's from New Jersey, so she has that funny little New Jersey accent that comes out sometimes. She'll say things like water and orange and really the whole thing. Funny lady. My dad's from Florida, which tells you most of what you need to know about him. He's great. We had some problems when I was growing up, though. Like, we used to just get into these screaming matches about everything. Everything was a fight all the time. But it all changed when, at about 50 years old, this guy took up yoga. And it's incredible. He's like a completely different dude now. Like, now he can tell me that he's disappointed in me with both legs firmly behind his head. Impressive stuff. My dad and I are pretty similar. It turns out I gained a lot, I inherited a lot from him, namely my affinity for puns and my chronic depression. Apparently when I was a little baby, all of our relatives would remark, "Oh, it's so sweet, she has her father's cries." Still do. Beautiful. I grew up in a mostly Christian town. It was a one Jew town. And that meant that most of my friends growing up, they were Christians, and it turned out they were just hanging out with me because they were trying to convert me to Christianity, because that's their hobby or something. They would find out at the beginning of the school year that I was the only Jew at school. They'd draw little crosshairs on me and be like, "This one for Jeezy." Never took, never quite worked, but yeah, I remember one day, my best friend in the whole world, in 6th grade, she pulls me aside, she says to me, "Emma, I'm really concerned about you. I feel like you're on the wrong path, and I think you need to find Jesus." I said, "Really, Morgan? I'm on the wrong path right now? Which one of us is ruining my birthday party?" It was her, she was. So that totally gave me no trust issues or anything. I'm very well adjusted, as you can tell. Just getting them all fucked up in here. Anyone else riding that anxiety train? Help me! That's the sound it makes. I've been working on it though. I managed to go to therapy. Thank you. Thank you so much. I know, it's hard to get there, to go to therapy, because to get to that appointment, you have to make, like, several phone calls. It's very scary. But I did it. I made those calls, and I got to that appointment, and I sat down on that couch, and I started talking with the therapist. And we were getting along, you know? She seemed cool. One of the first things she asked me was, "What's your goal with therapy?" And it had never really occurred to me that you would have a goal going to therapy. I thought it was like an on-off switch kind of thing. Like, if you have a thyroid problem, you take a pill every day. Thyroid doesn't explode. I'm not a doctor. You have a sad problem, you go talk to your therapist a lot forever. Problem solved. And so I said, I guess if I had to pick a goal, it would be keep going to therapy until I die. Of something other than suicide. So far, so good. Thank you very much. Yeah, so we talked for a while, and it was great. She had a sense of humor. She seemed like she really got me. And then at the end of the appointment, she said, "Oh, by the way, just out of curiosity, what made you choose me as your therapist?" And I said, "Well, I don't know, I looked you up online. I think the biggest draw was that you didn't mention anything on your website about astrology. My only criterion, harder to find than you would think." And she said, "Oh, interesting, yeah. You do realize I'm a hypnotherapist, right?" Which is not a nice surprise to get at the end of the hour. That's a costly surprise. Turns out I have two criteria, two of them. And to be frank, I don't exactly remember what happened after that. I checked my phone the next day. I had made like 6 more appointments with her. I had to cancel those real quick.